What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan. I'm BMX45, and we're coming at you with another video. We are here for our Dawn of Liberator, our EX11 box openings. We got 8 boxes to go through, so 4 double box openings. We are a little bit late. We are a few days late. Unfortunately, the stuff didn't make it here on Friday. So at time of recording, this is Wednesday, so almost a week later because of the stat holiday and because of other delays that have been going on. But at least it's not as bad as BT24. That was about just a little over a week. We got delayed on that one. But we're here with our EX11 boxes, so we're hopefully going to pull some low pull rates, pull some stuff. And at time of recording, I've already looked at the current prices, market prices for the set, and the set has decreased quite a bit. So we'll talk about the things that we're really hoping to get. But let's get into it. Jesse Bessie is here, as always, to help me out doing these awesome double unbox openings. Again, done real fast so we can show you guys what you get from the set. Without further ado, can I get my handy dandy little knife? And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. And of course, because of all the foil uncommons and commons, I've been kind of bartering and trading with people already, trying not to overbuy, but it's kind of hard when you get boxes late because you never know what you're going to get, and you never know what's going to go up super crazy in price. So we've been kind of, trying to grab stuff as we go along, get some of the cards for a decent price. But a lot of stuff's gone down. So you got our box topper pack, which we actually have got some of the box topper cards, but one of almost all of the megas and one of all of the unique emblems. So we're hoping that we go 3, that we get kind of 3 of each one, so we don't go over on the ones we've already got. So hopefully we don't pull the same one over and over again and go like 5 unique emblems in a box topper pack, or in between all the box toppers. You get 2 unique emblems, I believe, and 2 megas per pack is I think what the division is, but we'll see here in a second here. So for our first one, we got a narrative Rond. We got a Kaguyamon. These are ones we each have one of. We got a melting recital, which I like because we don't have any melting recitals from the ones I did get, and that'll be our second heavy metal. We got our third Kaguyamon, so this could be dangerous. We're already 3 because, like I said, and a third narrative Ron. So and our second copies of both of these, Scatymon and Frozen Crown. So hopefully we get a very wide variety between the other ones, and we don't keep getting Kaguyamons because that'll be dangerous. Because I could go over super easy. Luckily, those weren't that expensive. So when we talk ratios for EX11, we're probably looking at 6 supers per box. We're probably looking at 2 of the foil cards. So just so you remember, Jess, there'll be a foil card kind of mixed up in the commons and uncommons. Probably about two foil cards. We got Invisimon and Winner I think in each box, 2 or 3. I can't remember. I think it's just 2. But we'll keep an eye out because it could be more. And then we're gonna potentially get 3 alts per box, or 2 alts and a secret. And then there's a chance to get your low pull rate SP, which are the expensive cards in the set. And there's also a chance to get another thing. Oh, well, starting out really good with a alt Necromon, so I like that. Alt Necromon is our first alt, and a violet, rare violet. Yeah, so you got to watch out that you don't miss those full art foils. Now, of course, I've been trading for some, so I'm hoping there's certain ones I'm hoping I get, like ones that I've had a hard time getting. Like I hope I get Galemons and Grand Gales, maybe a unique emblem. We have our first foil, full art foil, which is Chitose, and he is the tamer for what is it? What's the tame? It's a composite. It's the Millennium Mon deck. Queen Beemon, Scatymon, Cool Boy. First super is Shoto. Another Cool Boy, Close, Owen, and Unchained. Lots of Tamers. Dinomon, Yao, Kaguyamon, and Suzune. And as I was saying, the other one that you get potentially, other than the low pull rate, which is, I think they said it's like 1 per 2 cases, is the low pull rate, unfortunately. But what's the other one? The Cool Boy and Close. The not the low pull rate, but the rookies. The low pull. They're kind of low pull rate. They're like the manga style rookies. They're potentially 2 per case. So we could, out of 8 boxes, we could potentially see 2 of those in these. And that would kind of make up for not getting an SP. So we got Heavy Metals, a rare. We got Central Mon as our next super. Super Galactic Mon. Another winner. Yeah, it's just such a crazy set because it's all Liberator based, and it's really like everything's for one of the Liberator decks that they really focused on in different sets. We got Super Medusamon. Mirai. We're kind of not getting any repeat supers right now, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we got our second Centralmon. Zephigamon. Violet. We're hoping that we see some Vortextramon because I really want to build that deck. So we want to see those Vortextramons. Scatymon and Queen Bee. Our next foil card is a Hyarimon, which I believe I probably have a playset of. So we're working good on on failing in our pulls so far. We got an alt Ex Machinamon, one of the most expensive cards right now in the set, which isn't that much. It's only about $46 to $50. It's gone down quite a bit in price, so that's our second alt pull. So that's pretty good. We got Super Ryugamon, and so yeah, that's a decent pull. It's a decent pull. It's just the cards are going down in price really fast. Like Vortextramon's the best thing you can pull. Secret or alternate art. So, and this is basically the third best you can pull at that $46 price range. Everything in this set is crashing hard, unfortunately. We got Super Orisa, Scatymon. So we only got two of our alts so far. Ooh, we got Ghostmon. That's kind of cool. I think I still need more Ghostmons. I'll know after this video. I'll be able to check my list. What did I not want to see? But so far, 2 out of 4 is probably pretty good. Kaguyamon and Suzune. It really sucks that those manga rookies are so low pull rate. Like they're like, most of them are between $100 and $150 right now. So they're essentially low pull rate cards that are too hard to get play sets of, which is kind of, I was hoping that they weren't going to do that. I was hoping that they were going to celebrate this set and allow all of us to kind of enjoy a lot of the different cards. We got our first Yuki. Wouldn't mind seeing some alt Yukis, but I definitely really want to see the Vortextramon, so hopefully we see some of that guy. I don't want to see too many Ex Machinamons because I'm not planning on playing that deck right now. I mean, it looks like a fun deck, but just, yeah, hoping that we kind of err towards the other side. And I would really like to see like a Grand Gale or a Gale foil. Would be really nice in these boxes, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, we got a lot to go through, and this is just the first one. But there's a lot of cool cards in this set, so we'll see. We're still, you know, like not even basically halfway through the good, just a little bit more than halfway through the good stuff. Metal and Invisimon. Just a close and a Kaguyamon. Dinomon, Super Necromon, Suzune, Violet, Mirai, and Owen. Now, we're not going to get play sets of all the supers. There's just no way because you only get 6. There's still 12 supers, and you only get 6 supers per box. But I want to see if we do better than BT24, because BT24 was hilarious how bad we pulled in terms of super ratios. We had like 3 or 4 supers that we did not have play sets of, that we had like maybe half play sets of, that we had to go out and buy a bunch of copies, just because the pull rates in our boxes were just so honestly awful. But sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose one. So we got a Terramon. So I already have a playset of Terramon, and I thought this guy was going to be hard to get, and now I'm going to pull a bunch of him, and not the ones I want. So this is why getting your stuff on release is important, and why, like, when stores can't, they really kind of screw people over, because it's, you got to either get stuff. We got Alt Yuki, which is awesome, because I'm definitely playing the Yuki deck. Owen. Got an Alt Galactic Mon. Don't know how I feel about that. I think I don't need a lot of Galactic Mons either. We got a Super Metatromon. More rares here, more rare tamers. Lots of rare. All your rares are like tamers in this set, and megas that you get as box toppers. Pretty much exactly that. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, nah, it wasn't what we wanted to see. I didn't want to see. So we got like half of our foil pulls in that set were ones that we wanted to see, and the other half were ones that we already have. Dalphomon. I knew this guy was gonna. I think I bought 3 of him for cheap, so now I'm expecting to pull 8 of him because boxes love me. So I'm just waiting to see how many Dalphomons we can pull now that I got my final and 4th copy. Queen Bee, Scattimon, Winners, Efficamon, Cool Boy. Got a few more packs here. Still got one more alt. And I think we got 2 more supers. So we'll see. And still potential for a low pull rate. You never know. You never know until it's all done. Till the fat lady sings.
I ain't singing.
I didn't say. Another Necromon. So we doubled up at least on 2 supers. Which means we got 10. So far we have a chance of getting 9 to 10 out of the supers. Ryugamon. So we doubled up on 3. So we got 9 supers. So there's 3 supers we didn't pull from these boxes. Ooh, we got Alt Zephygamon. That's cool. That makes me happy. I really want copies of him. Dinomon winner. No Vortextramon. I got one more pack, but we got no Vortextramon. So that is really unfortunate, but hopefully we got 6 more boxes, so 6 more chances to just pull Vortextramon, like every single one, especially some alts, would be really, really nice, since I don't have a single copy of him yet. Alt pulls were kind of cool. The Ex Machina is all right. Everything else is kind of all right. I mean, the Dalphomon's probably worth absolutely nothing. I don't know if Galactimon's worth that much, but it's not terrible, not great. Again, the foil ones were not something super to write home about. Hoping, now I got extra Terramons, so that's unfortunate, but that's where we're at. We'll be going back into it. We're going to have another 2 box openings on the channel real soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you stay tuned for the next one. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day And that's all for now, folks.